News right here on the Mr. Slide Media. This right here is gonna be my review about the news about Lobo's Jason Momoa being cast as Lobos for the Supergirl, the movie that comes out in 2026, Supergirl of Tomorrow. So, like I said, if I made a post saying I've been sick, I've been under the weather, that's why I haven't done any videos for a while or anything like that. So, like I said, I'm still a little bit under the weather, feeling just a little bit better now. So, now I'm doing a couple of videos, and I know I'm far behind on this news because this news actually dropped last week and all. But I'm here to talk about Jason Momoa being cast as Lobos in Supergirl 2. So Jason Momoa cast as Lobos in Supergirl 2. He's been a fan favorite. It's just like when Shadow got cast, when not John Wick, I should say. It's just like when Keanu Reeves got cast as Shadow for the Sonic 3 movie earlier this year when we found out about that. It's just like, earlier last year, I should say, we're in 2025, like I said. But in 2024, when we find out Keanu Reeves' voice in Shadow in the Sonic 3 movie. This is just how it is when Jason Momoa being cast as Lobos. Everybody, this is the fan favorite. Everybody's like, Jason Momoa, he was Aquaman DCU, but okay, everybody's like, yo, him as Lobos though? Oh my goodness, him as Lobos? That's gonna be son, him as Lobos. And we finally got it. Jason Boyd, he said he had a meeting with James Gunn. He was excited about it. So he won't be returning as Aquaman in the DCU, the new DCU. He will be returning in the DCU as Lobos, as Garrett Lobos, which fits him perfectly. I think Jason Moore has the charisma and the personality to fit a character like Lobos. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with Lobos and all. For one thing, I remember seeing the first time the Superman animated TV series. He's been another version. He's also been another version of a Superman TV show as well. Also, I just found out he was in Kryptonian. I never watched this show, but he was in Kryptonian season 2. He had an appearance in that. And of course, he's appeared in the comics. He's even appeared in the Justice League cartoon. But he's pretty much an anti-hero. My best way to describe him, he's a mixture of Wolverine, the Punisher, and Deadpool all in one. That's pretty hard, right? But that's the best way he could put it. He has some a little wit, personality of Deadpool, but the seriousness of a kind of like a Wolverine, just cold-hearted, and also just kind of get straight to the point like Punisher as well. So he's kind of a mixture of all three of those guys put together. That's pretty much the definition of Lobos is and all that. So he's been in the comics first. I think the year he actually debuted in the comics was 1983 comics, and then he eventually got bigger and been in more like versions of the Justice League in the comics as well. So he's, like I said, Lobo's been around for a minute. He's just not as big. And I think the Supergirl movie, I should say that he'll be in next year in 2026. That'll be like, his coming out. I feel like how everybody know about Shadow until the Sonic 3 movie. Now everybody's talking about Shadow and all that and everything. I felt the same way with Lobos. Everybody will become a fan of Lobos. I feel like from what I've been seeing, from watching him on YouTube and all that, and hearing about him for years now, people have been doing like. If you want to know more about him, I say look at this guy called Varied Comics on YouTube. He has a story about Lobos. Or Watch Mojo. Everybody knows about Watch Mojo. They definitely have something as well. Also, they talk about Lobos as well, about his origin. So you want to watch that or see him. He was in Kryptonian season 2. He was in the Justice League. He was in the Superman original TV series. So it's been a lot of carnations of him and all that. He's everywhere. This is how hard he is. This is how much of a cutthroat, just evil anti. This is how much of a cutthroat, just irritating Lobos is to people and all that. He cannot die. Pretty much, neither heaven or hell don't accept him at all. That's another fun fact about him. He's so messed up that even hell doesn't want him. Imagine the devil saying, "Nah, we good. We don't want you. You too bad." Like, dang, that's how that's how Lobos is. And also too as well, he ended up killing his own kind, so that way he can stay up killing everybody in his own. Killing everybody to say in his own planet and all that in his world, just so he can stay alive, so he wouldn't die and all that. So that's one thing about Lobos, he can't die or anything. Not because heaven and hell don't want him, and anybody else is actually of his kind is dead. So that's another fun fact about him. But I feel like he fits well. I think him popping up in the Supergirl movie will definitely he'll become a fan favorite, get more people, audience entertained, especially played by a famous actor like Jason Momoa. So I can see it good. It sounds like Jane Gunn know he doing with the Supergirl, TV with the Supergirl movie, having him. Like I said, first we're gonna get Superman, of course, it comes out this year, this summer. with the Superman movie that comes out. It looks so hard. The trailer looks so good. Number one trailer right now. And Fandango just announced it being the number one most anticipated movie of the year, Superman. And then, like I said, we get the Supergirl TV movie that comes out, next year as well. So I feel like Anna Lobo scenes will definitely do very, very good. Anna Lobo's in it. So I'm excited to see what's in store for that. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Like I said, I was gonna see the movie regardless, Supergirl, cause just overall fan. But now to know that for certain that Lobo's a character like that is in it and Jason Warren playing, I'm like, wow. And seeing, like I said, seeing him on clips of him on YouTube and then seeing clips of him in the Kryptonian TV show, I'm like, I like this character. Like I said, a mixture, like I said, of Wolverine, Deadpool, and the Punisher all in one. I'm like, yeah, this should be entertaining. I think he might be the scene stealer in the movie, I should say, for the Supergirl movie. So I can see that happening and all. So I'm excited to see it. Jason Momoa cast as Lobos in the Supergirl movie and all. Like I would say, if you like the content, I said subscribe on this Slime News, heard on Slime Media. Stay tuned, cause right after this, I said I was gonna might go to sleep tonight, but I got one more video coming out this, cause I'm a little behind on stuff. Stay tuned for next. Cause my next video, I'm gonna talk about Jim Carrey returning in Sonic Force. I'm gonna talk about that next, so stay tuned for that. This right here is just my review about Jason Momoa being cast as Lobos in Supergirl the movie. So. Y'all be safe here. Y'all have a good night. And like I said, if you're able to stay up with me tonight, stay up with me for my next video when I talk about Jim Carrey being cast. A rumored to be coming back for Sonic 4. So y'all stay tuned for that.